From the start, this conference has always seemed to stay financially sound. You know, there was never money loser and so on. Do you identify the reasons for that? Was it because perhaps of the you know, the industrial element right from the beginning?
There was implicit industrial support from the beginning.
Oh, okay.
And well, I don't know. The first conference speaker was actually Mervyn Kelly, who was then the president of the Bell Laboratories, for example.
Yes.
And
so people were contributing their time.
People were contributing their time, and they were, and it was the topic was of growing visibility.
Okay. Do you were you involved at all? Did you have any role in spreading the word somehow? Do you recall how that was done?
Oh, this didn't happen all in one year.
No.
And then there was a set of people who made significant differences on this. One of the major ones of these was Frank Blacker.
Okay.
And Frank Blacker decided that it would be very important to have written material that was essentially put out in good editorial form at the time of the meeting. Yeah. And I don't remember which sequence that was in. Yeah. But he knew of an editor in New York, Lou Winner, who with his wife had done a lot of that kind of thing. I didn't know about them at all, for example. And Blacker then, using the facilities at the Bell Laboratories, took a whole bunch of raw material and transformed it into something that Lou Winner could reproduce in a professional form. This is the first time that had occurred anywhere, you see.
Sure.
And that kind of thing was very interesting.
Yes.
And then we'd had so much I would say fun in these technical discussions that we thought something ought to be put out that was less formal than that, and so we began having discussions, evening discussions, and we tried to pick people who were somewhat at technical swords points with each other, and engaging the members of the audience.
Provide interesting controversy.
So it was that was an interesting innovation as well.
Yes. Okay. Very nice.